of auto scaling, and we'll do testing as we do in the real time also. Okay, so before configuring auto scaling, first we need to create one template of EC2 instance. Okay, so what we have to do, so I am into this AWS console. So here you just go to services, then uh, then go to EC2 instances, or else you just go to compute, then click on EC2 instance. So here you have to select, in the left side you have to select launch template. So click on this launch template. So here template is nothing but creating of EC2 instance, creation of template. Okay, so whenever we used to create instances, we can create instances using the template also. Just click on create launch template here. So here you can give template name. I will give apex template, apex launch instances, launch template. Okay, so then versioning, version description, I will give version 1. So no need to do anything here. Okay, then come down here, you have to select AMI. Okay, so here in this you have to select the Windows. So just go to browse AMI, then you can select Windows with free tier. So come down, yeah, here we have, and this should be free tier. Click on select. So here we have selected AMI. See, and this should be free tier. So come down, instance type. So it should be T2 micro because we are practicing it. So we need to select free tier. So then for key pair, you can create new key pair. So here I will give auto scaling key pair. Auto scaling period. Then click on create key pair. So it will be downloaded. So meanwhile we'll come down, and here the subnet we need to select. If you have created your own subnet, you can select it, or else you just select the default subnet and come down here. You can create your security group also. So you can select the existing security group. So here I have existing, or else you can create new security group also. So I will show you creation of creating new security group. So click on create security group, give the security group name. I will give auto scaling security group, ASSG, auto scaling security group. So description you can give any auto scaling you can give. Come down. So here we need to add rule for this. So here we are creating in RDP. We are testing our auto scaling in RDP. So that's why you need to select RDP. It should be TCP and it should be anywhere. Okay. So then come down. So don't do any corrections here. If you want to add any volume or storage, you can add it. Already we have default 30 GB. So come down and just click on create. So you can select VPC also here. So here default VPC has been selected, not an issue. Yeah. Okay. So fine. Click on create launch template. So once template has been created, come back to EC2 instance. Here now you need to go to auto scaling here. So here we need to select auto scaling group. So here create auto scaling group. So group, in the group we will select how many instances has to, minimum instances should be maintained, maximum instances should be maintained, what are the scaling policies, and which are the VPC subnet need to select. Everything we'll do in the auto scaling group. Here we'll give auto scaling group ASG I have given. Come down. So template what we have created, that it will be displayed here. See, apex launch template. So then come down, version it is asking, select one. This one, the one we have done, right? So come down and click on next. So you just verified. So security group it has taken. This is auto scaling key pair it has taken. Then click on next. So once you click on next, you need to select under, see, as I told you in the theoretical session, so auto scaling is the region specific. Okay, you have to select any one VPC, and we can select any number of subnets. It is recommended you to select multiple subnets, because whatever the EC2 instances will create, that will be based on the number of regions. Okay, so if you maintain EC2 instance in different regions, it will be helpful for us if anytime any region has become any problem, so that it automatically auto scaling will help to create instances in the different regions. For that is the reason we need to maintain in all the regions. Okay, so come down and click on next. Then here we are not using any load balancers, so just leave as it is. So here it is default, it should be 300. Okay, so then come down, see enable monitoring. So this we are not activating it. This is also we are not, see, this means if you check on this, it will charge you. So enable group metric collection within CloudWatch means usually what happens, automatically it will watch, it will monitor all the things, and automatically the scaling will happens. Even though if you won't check it, the auto scaling will happen, but this feature is different, that we'll discuss later. So next, enable default instance warm up. This is not required. Then click on next. Now, this is very important. Group size. So desired group size, I will take minimum two, and desired group capacity as 2. So that means, so what if you have a normal traffic on your application, it will remain as it will work with 2 servers. If it reaches maximum traffic, then we can give up to 10 instances has to create. Come down. So here we have target tracking policy. So this is very important. So target tracking policy means how much, see here, you can give the name target tracking policy, you can rename it, or else you can leave as it is. So here we have metric type. Usually we used to select average CPU utilization. So what is the CPU target value? So if you give target value as 70% or 80%, that means, so whatever the server you have maintained, so in that server, CPU utilization should be at 80% of that. Okay, that is the meaning of that. You can maintain maximum up to 80 or 90. Hmm? So this is for safe zone. So once it exceeds 80, so then auto scaling will work. Scale up will happen. See here, don't change anything here. Then we have disable scale in to create only scale out policy. So this should be disabled, because we need to configure for the both, for scaling and scale out. Come down. So don't select anything here. We are not giving any protection. Click on next. So if you want to add any notification, you can add the notification. So I don't want to add. So click on next. If you want to add tag also, you can add tag. So next. See here, you just review. So launch template, everything you just check it. So here we'll check one by one. So this launch template, we have selected network. So different subnets we have selected. VPC we have selected, instance type requirement. So auto will head there to launch template. So whatever the launch template we have assigned, that it will consider as an instance type. So load balancing we have not configured. We have not added any load balancer. Monitoring also are disabled, and disabled instant warm up also. Come down here, we have desired and minimum group size should be same always, and maximum capacity we have maintained at we have given at 10. Then coming to scaling policy, so CPU utilization should be up to 80% only. Scale in is enabled. Okay, then See here, instance scaling protection we have not given. Okay, then click on create auto scaling group. See, once auto scaling group has connected, you just see the magic here. So now if you go to EC2 instance, you can check two. See, minimum we have maintained two, right? Minimum capacity. So if you come to instance, see here, two instances will automatically creating. See here, see one is running. So if you refresh, another will update here. So just refresh it. You will get one more here because we have maintained minimum 2 capacity. So we'll wait for this. See here, automatically it is running. So we'll rename this. So this will rename as server 1. Then this we can rename it as server 2. Sorry, server 2. Okay. So we'll wait till the status check has been passed. Just refresh it. And we will test uh, once the load increases on these servers, the automatically scale up will happen. Okay, so automatically the server will increase here based on the capacity, based on the load on the server. Okay, so that we will test it by creating a remote desktop. Okay, we will create one file and we will try to increase the load on the machine. Okay, so once the load has been increased, automatically the server will get installed. Okay, that I will show you. So this is the real-time testing what I am doing right now. So we'll wait for a while, so until the status check has been passed. So the two methods of testing are there. So one is we'll give some load on these servers in RDP, then we'll test it by removing any one server. Once we remove one server, automatically another EC2 instances will create because we have maintained minimum capacity of server should be 2. So for that reason, it will get automatically. We'll test it both the things. So refresh it. So here I will change my internet because I have some problem with this. So here I will select my the same procedure what we had done in the previous sessions. So download RDP, so that is server 1, and come down, click on get password, and you need to access uh, this auto scaling. So go to upload private key. So here we have auto scaling KP. Okay, decrypt password. So copy the password and note down in the notepad. So this is for server 1. Okay, then so what we'll do, we'll launch this. So here we have, click on this, we'll launch this. So click on connect. Paste the password and give OK. Give yes. Now, so we'll minimize this. Again, we'll go to instances. So we'll refresh, we'll check, see this is also passed. Select this and go to connect. Go to RDP, then download RDP. Come down and click on get password and upload the private key. So the private key will be the same. Select this, decrypt password, then copy password and paste it in your notepad. Okay, come down and we'll launch this server. Okay, now we'll do testing. So click on this, paste your password here and give OK. So give OK. See, the server, another server is launching. So meanwhile, what we'll do in the server one, see, in the server one, so we'll create one file on the desktop. Okay, right click on this, go to new, then go to here we have text document. So what you need to do is, so just open this text file. So observe carefully here. So here you need to type just a.bat. So bat file I am creating here. So what you have to do once you type that, so it is a file. So once we run this file, the load will increase on the CPU of that machine. So click on save as, and this should be saved on the desktop. So just rename it a.bat, a.bat, bat file. So here save as type, you need to select all files and just click on save. See, they, this icon should come once you create. So what I will do, I will just delete this. Okay. So here we have created the same thing we need to create in another server. Meanwhile, we'll run at least 15 to 20 times you need to run this. So double click on this. So you see, it is continuously, it is running. That means if it run like this means what happens, the load will occur on the CPU. So what I will do, I will open so many times. So just go on double clicking it. So just minimize. See, many files I have opened. So what happens if we do such thing, the load will be up on CPU. So go on double clicking it, minimize this. So open this, go on continuously opening this. Open. Okay, how many times? Okay, let it be. Just minimize this. Then again, we'll go to another server. We'll do the same thing here. So right click on new, click on text document, then open this. So once you open, just a.bat has to create, and you need to save as. Okay, you just click on save as. So once you save as, you have to rename it a.bat, and it should be all files and save. So once it is done, so double click this. So just make it beside. See, we have to open many times here. See, so I'm just opening this 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so like this you have to open. So 13 to 14 times I have opened it. So once you have done with this, so we'll go back to EC2 instance. So now if you go to EC2 instance here, so here we'll refresh it. See, so load, we have put a load on these machines. So we'll wait. So minimum time it will take 300 seconds to load this. Okay, so just go on refreshing it and wait till then. See here the load is happening, right? So due to this load, the traffic is increasing on your machine. So once the traffic is increasing means what happens? So automatically scale up will should happen, right? So if you go here, if you just refresh it, so check here. So we'll wait for a while. So go on refreshing it. So at least it will take a few minutes. Okay. See, all the files are running. So that means there is a load on these servers, these machines, we can say. See, refresh it. So minimum time it will take 300 minutes, 300 seconds, sorry. So go on refreshing it oftenly. So refresh it once again. So this is the real-time testing I am showing you. So just to go on refreshing it. So it will take more time. Sometimes it may take around 8 to 10 minutes also. So we'll wait until instance will create automatically. Sometimes it will take more time. See, see here. See, automatically one instance has been adding. Okay. So this is how auto scaling will work. So we'll wait until it launches. So then we will close all the files. Then we can see how the scale out will happen. So we'll wait until it launches. So what we'll do, I will give server 3, server 3, server 3. Okay. So it is running. So what we'll do, we'll wait until the status check has been passed. Refresh it. So these testings are very important. So this is just like a real-time testing what I am explaining you. Okay. Once it is launched, we'll close all the files here. Okay, we'll do. So once it is launched, so we'll wait for a while. See how the auto scaling will work. You have understood. Just go on refreshing it until it launches. Until status check has, see, the status check has been passed. Now what we'll do, we'll go here and we'll close all the files. Just right click there, or else you close all the windows. And then what we'll do, we'll just delete these files. Again, we'll go to another machine, right click on this, then close all the files, all the windows, sorry. Just select this, delete it. So now come back again and we'll test it for scale out also, or scale down. So you just refresh. So minimum we have maintained 2, right? So we'll wait for a while until the scale down happens. So it will take again 300 seconds. So we'll wait. Just go on refreshing it. Automatically one server will be terminated. Sometimes it will take more time. So we'll just refresh it. Go on refreshing it and wait until the scale down happens. It will take more time. As I told you, it will take, sometimes it will take 10 minutes also. So we will wait until one server will terminate. So it has to terminate. Still, it is taking time. So you just practice by yourself. So you just wait until it terminates. Okay. So meanwhile, what I will do. So we have another method to test. So just select. So minimum we have maintained 2 servers, right? 2 machines. So here now what I will do. Once again, we'll refresh before terminating it. Yeah, select 2 instances. Here we'll terminate this. So once you terminate, so as we have maintained in autoscaling group, minimum servers should maintain 2, right? So now we'll test. Once we terminate one, so automatically another server will start here because we have maintained minimum 2 capacity. So just go on refreshing it. So we can wait as of now. So refresh it. So yeah, terminated. So just go on refreshing. See, another server is starting right now. Okay. So just refresh it. So this is how you can configure auto scaling, and you can test auto scaling also for scaling up and scaling down of the machines. Okay. Delete. Then don't forget to delete template as well. So go to launch template and select this and click on delete template. Okay. Then delete, terminate. See, servers are running. So just go on, select this and terminate all instances. Okay. So if you want terminate, the bill will be generated.